Hi, I'm Katherine. I am in renewable energy industry. So like my company, we invest on renewable energy assets. So I think when I wanted to sell my property, I needed someone who has the experience. I had another friend who was also an agent, but I realized that she was not really familiar with the area. Um, so a friend reminded me, why don't you ask Bjorn? So like I contacted Bjorn, and like Bjorn is very knowledgeable. He gives me a lot of like confidence that we can sell the property. So I think that gives me the goal to like go ahead with Bjorn. So I actually booked another property, and yeah, and I wanted to sell I have to sell the old place before like I can proceed with the new place. I think there is a time constraint, like how to make sure that the property was sold before the last date of exercise for the new place. And then it was COVID environment, the market wasn't seem to be very bright, like we don't know whether there are a lot of buyers out there. Yeah, so these are some of my concerns. I mean, obviously pricing, considering the COVID situation, it is a one bedroom unit. At that point of time, it was probably not the easiest to sell. So when I give Bjorn a call, he was very, very honest in like telling me how the market situation is. I think that's helpful to know like where we are at.
But I can't remember what I tell you already. I really can't remember what I told you already.
Actually, you told me like, don't sell cat. Like it's a bad time to sell.
Oh yeah, correct. Because then the market was very quiet, right?
You told me that I should. You told me that I should build my rental buffer first.
Correct.
But then at that time, I haven't told him that I actually signed the new place. No, I haven't signed. Okay, sorry. I haven't signed the new place. I just knew that I wanted to sell the old place so that I can prepare myself for the new place. Yeah, but then like when I called him, like it was like yeah, like it's just not a good time. So like I mean he's very honest lah, and like he also shared like the area wasn't like, I mean you're actually very, very straightforward to say. Maybe something like maybe you bought the wrong property.
Yeah, that's what I said actually.
Yeah, I think you said like,
I
think like you said like maybe you bought the wrong property. And I think to be fair, I thought about it, and it might be right. I think the next time when we meet, I told you that yeah, maybe I would have bought the wrong property, but on the upside, if I wouldn't have bought this one, then I'm not in place to buy the new one lah. So like yeah, in any case, like I'm still grateful. Yeah.
So I think the first and foremost issue for Geylang properties will be the loan. So a lot of buyers, right, they actually have a very limited budget within Geylang, and when they see and like a project that they have shortlisted, they probably would want to actually get a loan. So this portion they are unable to do so, and of course, due to the identity of the area, there are not many buyers who would actually look into Geylang. Though of course, to me personally, I find that it's pretty okay because due to its location close to town and everything, I felt that if it's a property for investment, that will be a very ideal property, but then yet not for own stay. So we finally secured a buyer, right, who wasn't buying purely for own stay. He was actually purely buying for investment, and at the same time looking to rent out this property to his workers. So I felt that, you know, for this buyer's profile, it really suits the match that we are actually looking for in terms of the character as well as the pricing. So that's how we actually managed to get the deal at the end.
I think my advice would be to be pragmatic. It helps to have an agent who feeds you with real-time information so that we can make informed decision on like moving along. Because like as seller, we can get so caught up with like, oh, I want this selling price and that's it, you know, or like or as a seller, I can be so caught up with, oh, I need this amount of time and that's all that I have. So be open and be pragmatic and move along the way together with your agent when it comes to making decision. Yeah.
So my advice to them will be to just be open, because if they are the buyers, right, who have actually bought this property, there will be also buyers who have also the same criteria to look into this property. So be patient, be open, and of course communicate regularly with me, and I'm very certain that we will actually get your property sold. So for properties in difficult location, I would say that there are no properties, right, that will not be sold, but more rather than not, it will be more of the criteria as well as the requirements of their sale. So if they have actually chose a unit whereby they think that it's actually suitable for them, there will be other buyers that also have the same criteria that meets this house. So just be open, just be patient, communicate regularly with your agent, and I'm sure that the property will be sold in no time.